Today I want to show you the best ways to tie your do-rag for the absolute best results for wavers. So the first step to this, you just want to take off whatever do-rag you have on right now because it's tied on wrong. I got mine on like Drake right now, and yeah, that's not how you want to tie. So how you normally would tie your do-rag, for most people, they might go like this. Stop doing this nonsense, bro. What is this? Your waves are finna look the way you tie your do-rag, man. So if you tie your do-rag like this, your waves finna look like this. First step, you wanna like put it behind your head. For every single way you can tie your do-rag for a waver, it always starts like this, except for one method, where it glides across your waves, right? Because the point of a do-rag is to lay down your hair, so you wanna just be like very gentle with it. You don't wanna go like this. You don't wanna do anything too crazy. But you want to go like this, like so. Boom, right? So now there's two things you can do. One, go to the eyebrow or go down to your nose. But you can never, ever go anywhere above your eyebrow. Don't go like this, don't go like this, don't go like this. That's really dumb. You're gonna get do-rag lines like crazy if you're like this, bro. And all your pimples are gonna be showing and stuff. So what you wanna do, we're gonna go down like this, boom, right? And then you just take it, boom, so it's kind of sealed tight. There are some air bubbles though, and in order to get rid of these, instead of going like that, you can make one minor adjustment to get way better compression and go around to the tip of your nose and then do this, boom. You see there? No air bubbles, just these, which you get from pulling it back. You want to be tying your do-rag like this if you know you have like a right side that just can't lay down correctly. It's just because the compression isn't good enough. So you want to be doing this. It's just going down, tying it up. Boom. Step number two, once you have it like this, you want to take the bottom one here and just hold it tight. And then take the top one, push it up a little bit, and then you want to switch. That's just usually how I do it. It depends on the design of the sleeve of the do-rag, but it doesn't matter. But you just want to avoid like making a knot or something. You want to just go smoothly across your head. Right, so that's how I'm gonna do it. You want to take the one that makes it, go smoothly across your head like that. You want to take it and put it in your mouth. Pause, come on, just like the 10th time I said that. And then I'm just gonna put it like, well, I guess I gotta put it like in my mouth again. Then you wanna take this and slide it across. This is why, as wavers, it's very important to make sure the flaps are nice and like thick like this, because if they aren't, it's just gonna mess up the entire process of waves, because your compression is not going to be that good, and it's going to be really hard to put on your do-rag. So that means you're not going to want to sleep with it on, etc. So make sure you buy a do-rag like this, man. Link in my description for 15% off. And now you want to take this and then come down like this. And boom, that's the most complicated and hardest part about this. If you didn't just get that, rewind and watch it again. So now what you want to do, once you have the two strands, they should be of equal length. If they aren't equal length, you've done something wrong. Now you just want to tie it like a shoelace. So just tie your shoes, man. Tie your shoes, right? So now that's what I like to do. So you see how it is? This is how regular people wear the do-rag, and they don't care, right? It's looking all weird. If you got your flap down and just like no compression, man, like he's not a waver, or they're not a waver if they're walking around the street like this. So what you want to do, you just want to get that compression back, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this down, pull it, put this down a little bit, pull it, and just make sure the compression's there. Make sure my waves are actually being laid, because the purpose of wearing a do-rag is to lay down your hair. So now you might think we're done, but no, we're not done. You see how my do-rag's just hanging down? Like, come on, man. Never trust someone with their flap down. And also, if your flap is down and you go to sleep like this, you're not gonna get that good compression, so your durag's just gonna fall off at night. So what you wanna do is roll it up. I used to roll it like up going under, but I don't even remember how to do that. That's when I just first started waving. But what I like to do now, I take it, make sure I'm all compressed up, and then I roll it upwards like this. And then this is the hardest part about tying the durag. It took me, I kept dropping the flap, bro, when I first started waving. So what you want to do is roll it up, kind of. Man, I'm about to drop the flap again. You want to roll it up together. You don't really want to go like this. You want to go like this. Roll it up. And then you just want to tie this like a little knot. One knot, like one thingy. Do it again. And then you're going to tuck it in a little bit. Make sure it looks nice. And boom. Now it looks nice and presentable. You don't look like a bank robber or nothing. Here, especially in the back, you want to make sure it's not looking all crazy, right? It needs to look nice and neat. And just to be extra sure, if you're a beginner, to make sure the back is nice and neat, take your mirror and just look at it. Boom. That's how it should be looking, man. It should not be looking all crazy. It should be looking nice and compact. And boom, you got good compression. Now boom, you got good compression now because of the method where we go all the way to the nose, then tie it up. If you don't do that, it's not that bad. But this is the number one most like basic way to tie your durag. You're wolfing for a very long time and just one durag just isn't cutting it. You can put on another durag, but the compression isn't really that good. So what you want to do is get yourself a wave cap. This is a 2/16 wavy wave cap, link in the description. And with this, let me just open this. Should have gotten one that matches this durag. With this, what you want to do, it's a little bit different with these 2/16 wavy durags. It's a little bit different with these 2/16 wavy wave caps. But you kind of just want to like fold it in like this. And then like just tie it on. I like this seam to be in the back. It's like this. Boom. This is how I like to wear them. And now you just get that nice extra double compression. 360 Juice has a nice video on how to put on your 2/16 wavy wave cap. Because it took me a while to actually learn how to, and he makes a full-length video on how to do that. But this is what you want to do to get the best, results overall for your waves, man. If you're wolfing for a long time, put that durag on, put that wave cap on. If you want to learn how to tie your durag like Drake, watch this video right here. Thanks for watching. God bless.